taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Ncaa State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Into space. Got enough for the first down. Wide open spaces. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Tremendous execution of this Falcon offense. A magician with the option like a D. Dallas.
And understanding what you're doing, what you're seeing, how to react, and make multiple decisions on a play is really, really tough, but the Falcons quarterback is dialed in.
Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Big fullback's got it. Fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On that play, if the running back doesn't see the hole where it's supposed to be, how important is it for him to at least try to stay on track a little bit?
Really important. Try to stay on track, get north-south, and that's fine if we only lose a yard or if we gain 2 yards, but let's not run backwards when now we start putting ourselves in a negative situation on the next down.
Rolling right and going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Might be calling a hot route. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Bunch formation for these receivers. Give to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Let's take just a second and talk about Ncaa State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Corner's going to give them room. Garcia to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Second down, he'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Aggie! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all, man.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Give to the big fullback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Falcons want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Slings it downfield. And they fail to hook up on third down.
I wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into it.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. No huddle here for the offense. Garcia wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat.
It's so nice as an offense to know.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
it out. It's Harrison. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the running back. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's a nice looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. As we'll see, the Utah State Aggies taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's chat about it. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-heads.
Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
On the run, it's Latham. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Throwing on the run. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Falcons are rolling down the field. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep, first and goal with the 1. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Thompson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? He gave him the ball, and
oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Behind his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's starts this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Roberson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown there for him. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Well, the good news is they got a touchdown. The bad news is he took a smash right in the mustache.
No doubt. And didn't even have any tremors. He definitely felt that one, felt every bit of it. Don't want to take too many shots like that. But you can also point up to the scoreboard and go, Coach,
they'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the back.
man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards of pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The quick out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Utah State up-tempo. Garcia to pass. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. A lot of room to the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Run in the red zone. It's Davis. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Aggies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Davis.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And the extra point was good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Utah State. And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. All kinds of time before he fires right. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Falcons in the hurry up. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. That was an entertaining first quarter. Fireworks all over the place, as will be indicated in our first quarter stats. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Rushes on him. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. First and 10 from their own 17.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
Ernie on the Jets. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
Under fire. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So now it's 2nd and long. Garcia wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Using his legs, it's Jacobs. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go to...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Falcons will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Complete in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Falcons will hustle to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
That was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a 2nd. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires one high and deep. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Catch in the middle, it's Harris. That completion has them right on their doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Big guy smells it. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
And I got to know on offense, right? Situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just bad offense.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Falcon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Utah State up-tempo. Garcia to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover 1. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did. That ends up being an interception.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. If they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets rid of it. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but one play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And his throw is incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Nevada is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 16 to Middle Tennessee. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the pressure. Looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lofts one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Air Force. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They'll move the tight end. On the direct snap, it's Carson. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they're down by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He lets it fly. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bring it out. It's Thompson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Offense gets set for second down. Garcia wants to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Utah State up-tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Utah State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to...
Makes the catch down the right side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Utah State has it inside the 20. Garcia to pass. Quickly complete. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Off-play action on first down. Unloads it downfield. Snags it down the right side. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown Falcon. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And these plays take time to develop. Nice job by the offensive line buying some time. And how about the quarterback with a great decision? Seeing his receiver start on the left side, come all the way across the formation, get him the football. He does the rest, gets in the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're clicking.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Garcia wants to throw. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. At the 30. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Good timing on the quick out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry up. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the air. Max looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Garcia to pass. Floating away. Touchdown, Utah State. And the pummeling has started. He'll try to tack on one more. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it on the outside. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A 1st and 10 for this offense. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job.
Touchdown, Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game, going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. Anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Garcia wants to throw. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Looking down the middle. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Garcia to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. They make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We reached the break and Utah State holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On the move, it's Jacob. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Looking to scramble. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football, I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires and picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
It's just frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. And turning the football over is the worst thing we can possibly do.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Johnson looking to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the side.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. He rifles one deep to the left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go.
Turning it on! He's at the top. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back flag on the field. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And the Falcons want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to keep it in the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's into the end zone, and we've got a 1-possession game in the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense in.
Garcia wants to throw. Quickly complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
They work on that clock. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Buying some time. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Lane. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Offense changing the play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Moving out of the pocket. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Garcia to pass. Here's a Heat. On target over the middle. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive, too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! And the route is on. They push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On the move from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. With when we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game.